Hello lovelies, welcome back to East Crochet channel, and if you are new here, welcome to East Crochet channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this lovely corset crochet top, and without wasting much time, let's get to it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment. Thank you. For this project, I'm going to be using our Nigerian Yeyewool, and I'll be joining two strands together so I can have the thickness I want for my corset top. So first, let's start by creating a slip knot. So I'm going to start with the cup. First of all, make a slip knot, then chain 4. I'm making this size for a small cup, that's a small bust. So if it happens that you have a bigger bust, you can make it either chain 6 or chain 7, just depending on how fast it will be for you to finish up your bra cup. So after you chain 4, go into the next chain, make a single crochet into the next one, make a single crochet. It's the next one, make single crochet. So you're going to have 3 single crochets, then chain 2, flip your work, go into the second chain, make a single crochet, then go into this, that's the next stitch, make a single crochet, make a single crochet, and then for the last one, make another single crochet. So you have about 4 single crochets. Chain 2, flip your work, go into the second stitch, make a single crochet, go into the next stitch to it, a single crochet. So this is how we are going to be increasing it, and we'll continue increasing it until we get to the middle of the bust. That's just a little bit far from the nipple. Then I'll show you what to do next. So when you get to each end, you chain 2, make a single crochet at the second chain, then continue with single crochet. So like I said, this is what you're going to continue doing till you get to the middle of your bust, and I'll show you what to do next. So I did about 10 rows of the increase. Now I'm going to attach the brown yarn. So to attach the other colored yarn, that's my brown yarn, we're going to create a slip knot, and then pass it through this, and then pull this one, chain 2, 1, 2, flip your work, then ensure to hold these two like this, so that we're going to crochet them together in order for it not to be coming out. Make a single crochet at the second stitch, make another single crochet. Remember to ensure that you're holding this one together while you are single crocheting. So continue to make a single crochet till you get to the end, and I'll show you what's next. So when you get to the end, you are going to make 2 single crochet at the last stitch at the end. Then change it to the other color. Yeah. Change 1, flip your work. Remember to hold this one while you're single crocheting. So I'm just going to do a normal single crochet down, no more increase or anything, just a normal single crochet down. Don't forget to hold this one, join it, so that when you are single crocheting, you're going to single crochet them together, so it doesn't give a rough back to front. Anyway, done with the last one. We're going to switch over to this other color. Chain one, flip your work, then hold this one too, then continue with a normal double crochet too, single crochet, sorry. Don't forget to also hold this other yarn to it so that you can single crochet them together. I'll meet you at the end here. So at the end, you're also going to chain back to this, chain one, flip your work. Don't forget to hold this one to it too. So for this row, we are going to start making our decrease. We are going to be making our decrease mostly at the end of our work. Okay, so I'll meet you at the second stitch to the last stitch of your work. The second stitch to the last stitch of my work, what we are going to do here is to insert our hook, pull up a loop, then go into the last stitch, set your hook, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through the 3 loops, chain one. So as of this point, we can now cut off this one. So chain one, continue your normal single crochet till we get to the second stitch to the last stitch of your work, and I'll show you how to decrease again. So I'm at the second to the last stitch of my work. What you're going to do again is insert your hook, yarn over and pull it out, insert your hook at the last stitch, yarn over and pull it out, then yarn over and pull through the 3 loops, chain one, turn your work, and continue your normal single crochet down. So this is what we are going to be doing to decrease it, in order to give it like this kind of slanting shape. As you can see, it's already taking the form. So we're going to decrease it until we have about 3 single stitch at the end of your work. This is it. 1, 2, 3. I did about 11 row for the decreasing side. That's to have the 3 stitch remain at the end. So this is how it look like. Now from this point, we are going to chain one, and for each row we are going to be adding a single crochet. We're going to add in a single crochet from here down to this side. So when you get here, I'll meet you when you get here. So remember, we're adding single crochets on each row. When you get here, we're going to chain one, flip our work and continue with another row of single crochet. So we're going to keep going back and forth. That's from here to here, back to here. From here to here to here, so we have about 7 rows of single crochet. And if you also want to continue adding rows, maybe you feel like it's too small for you, you can add more rows, or you feel like it's too big for you, you can reduce the rows. So I'm done with my 7 rows of single crochet. This is how it looks like. Now I am going to single crochet all the way from here down to this part. So I'm going to make single crochet in each row. So continue making a single crochet till we get to the other side. Then I'll show you what to do next. Remember to hold this together with this while you're single crocheting, in order for you to crochet them together so it won't be coming out. I'll meet you when you're done with your single crochets round your cup. So I'm done with single crocheting, down to this part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 20. So I'm making for the back, where the side that is going to go to the back for the tying and all that. So I'm going to chain 20. If you feel like it's too small for you, you can go ahead and increase the chain, and if it's too big for you, you can go ahead and decrease the chain. But for mine, I would go with 20 chains. So first of all, I'm going to chain 20. I'll meet you after you're done with your chains. So I've chained my 20. Like I said, this is for the back side, okay? So this is the front, and then here is for the back side. So if you think that the 20 chain is too small, you can always add more chain to make it longer, and if you think it's too big, you can always decrease it to your measurement preference. Okay, so after you chain 20, we are going to have double crochet from here to the end here. And when you get to the end here, I will show you what to do next. So you yarn over, go into the second stitch on the last, yarn over and pull out, then yarn over, pull through the 3 loop. So this is how we are going to have double crochet from this end to the other side. So when you get to the end, I'll show you what to do next. So when you get the end, that's here. You're going to slip stitch into this one. Skip this part, then slip stitch into this one. Then slip stitch into the next one. Flip your work. Continue making a half double crochet. down to the other side. So I'll meet you when you get to the end. That's the space. Making your last half double crochet here. You're going to chain one, you flip your work, and continue making a half double crochet. Till you get to the other end. This is my last half double crochet at this side. I'm going to slip stitch into this one, slip stitch into the next one, flip my work, and then continue with my half double crochet. This is how it's looking like. So I'll meet you when you are done with your half double crochet. So if you stopped here, then you can leave it, so we'll continue from here down. And then if it stopped here, you can just chain 2 and cut off your yarn. So remember, we are leaving 2 stitch out for the remaining 2 rows, okay? Just in case you are not following my measurements. But if you are using my measurements, you can just go ahead and do 4 rows, which you are going to stop here. So we'll continue from here. Now when you get here, we're going to chain another 20, or preferably any chain you feel is enough for you. So this is the down part of the back, and if you notice, the top is kind of slant, you understand? So we don't have to really make the back too tall, so it can give the front the slant we are looking for. So I'm going ahead to chain my 20. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, then 20. So after you chain your 20, yarn over, go into the 3rd stitch, 1, 2, 3, and make your double crochet. So we're going to be making a double crochet down the chain. When you get here, I'll show you what to do next. So when we get here, we're going to slip stitch. You skip 1, 2, slip stitch into this one. Then slip stitch into 1, 2, and then 3. Flip your work. Then continue with your double crochet. Down the row. So when you get to the end like this, you're going to chain 2, flip your work, and also continue with the double crochet down the row. So I'll meet you at the end of this row and I'll show you what to do next, how we are going to be attaching and be creating our rows. So when you get to the last stitch, make your double crochet, then count 1, 2, 3, slip stitch here, flip your work, then start with another double crochet. So continue making the double crochet till you get to the end of your work. So after making your last double crochet at the end of the row, chain 2, flip your work, and continue making a double crochet down the row. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. So after making your last double crochet here, going to count 1, 2, slip stitch into the third one. Then flip your work. Then continue to make your double crochet. So this is how we are going to continue making it till we get here. Then I'll show you what to do next. So after this, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows. So what we are going to do is, so we're going to use a single crochet to join it from here down to this point. So flip it like this. Okay. Then join the first line with the slip stitch. And then the second stitch, the single crochet, third stitch, the single crochet, fourth stitch with a single crochet, till you have covered that slanting side. So we're going to join this place too, the single crochet. So now we're just going to double crochet down to this part. So we're going to make our double crochet down to the end of the row. So this is how it looks like. When we get here, I'll show you what to do next. So when we get to the end here, we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then slip your work and then yarn over, go into the
the second stitch, make a double crochet, go into the next one, make a double crochet, go into the next one, make another double crochet, so continue making a double crochet down the row. So I'll meet you when we get here, so I can show you what to do next. So I forgot to mention that before you attach it with a single crochet, that's this, you must have already decided where you want to make your front. Either you want to use this side or this side. Then once you decide what you want to use as the front, you can now attach it with a single crochet at the back. Okay. When you get here, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 6 stitch at the third one. Then slip stitch here, 1, 2, 3. Slip your work, then continue a double crochet. Continue a double crochet down to the end of the row, and when you get here, I'll show you what to do next. So when you get to the end, you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip your work, yarn over, make a double crochet at the second stitch, then continue to make your double crochet down the row of your work. So I'll meet you at the end of your row to show you what's next. So after my last double crochet, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, then 1 slip stitch, 2 slip stitch, 3 slip stitch. Turn your work and continue with double crochet. Down the row. So this is how we are going to be attaching the work to the cup. And then whenever we get to the end of the work here, we're going to add extra 4 chains. That's chain 4, and then continue our double crochet from there. So like I said, whenever you get to the end here, chain 4, flip your work, yarn over, make a double crochet at the second stitch, then continue to make a double crochet from that point to the end. So we're going to be repeating this pattern till we are done attaching our double crochets to the cup. That is when we get here. I'll show you what to do next. So I'm done with my work here. First thing, I just have 2 stitches left, so I'm just going to skip this one, and make a slip stitch here, and then chain 2 and cut off my yarn. So now we're going to go ahead and slip stitch round here. For that part, we're just going to create a slip knot. Then you can decide to start wherever you want, here or here, wherever you prefer. We are working with the front. So from here, insert your hook. That's at the down part of the cup. And from there, insert the yarn to your hook, and then pull it out at the other side. Insert your hook again. Yarn over, and pull. That's how we are going to be slip stitching at the down part of the cup. In order to give it a corset look. So then again, I said you're going to insert your hook, then you go to the back, yarn over, and pull your rope through like this. Okay, so I'll meet you when I'm done with mine. So when you're done, chain 2 and then cut your yarn. So you can go ahead and make 2 sides of it using the method I just taught you. So to get this, what we're going to do is first make a slip knot. Then we're going to be giving them a space of 3 chains. So from where I did this last one, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. This is the 3rd one. I'm going to insert my hook and then attach my yarn. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slip stitch at the same stitch. Then chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch. Turn your work like this and slip stitch at the same stitch. Then slip stitch. Pull your work. Chain 2. Cut off your yarn to make sure it's strong. Then insert your hook from the back. That's where you did the stitch. pass the yarn that is coming out through it, then pull it to go backwards. This is just so that we can tie it at the back and then use a lighter to burn it off to affect it coming out at the front and then looking untidy. Okay, if you have other means to also make it not much visible, that's not a problem. So this is how it will look like. So you go ahead and complete yours all the way down, and of course all the way at the top here. Remember, we are using a gap of 3 stitches space. Okay, so I'll meet you when you're done with yours. So for the back, we are going to be attaching the rope that's tying it at the back. We're going to create a slip knot first, then insert our hook at the end of the row here, attach our yarn and make chain 1, then start making half double crochet across. So we'll continue making half double crochet till we get to the end of the row. So when we get here, I'll show you what's next. So I'm done with my half double crochet. I'm going to chain 1, flip my work, make a half double crochet at the next stitch here, just here. Make another one here. Chain 2, yarn over, 1, 2, 3, make a half double crochet at the third one. Going to the next one with the half double crochet. Going to the next one with the half double crochet. That's 3 half double crochets. Chain 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, going to the third one with a half double crochet. So we keep repeating this till we get to the end of the row. And I'll show you what to do next. So after my last 3 half double crochet, it was left with 1 chain, so I just chained 1, yarn over, and then made a half double crochet at that spot. Then chain 1, flip your work, make a half double crochet here, then make a half double crochet at the next stitch, another half double crochet at the one next to it, then make 2 half double crochets at the space. Make a half double crochet at the top of the next stitch, another one at the top of the next stitch, then another double crochet at the hole, So you keep repeating this until you are done with the rows down to this part. I'm done with my last half double crochet. I'm just going to chain 2. And then cut out my yarn. So this is how it looks like. Bead attaching is going to be 1, 2, 3 at the 4th line. So make a slip knot. Chain 2, 1, 2. Use the other hook to attach your bead. So after you attach it, chain 2, then count 1, 2, 3, 4 at the 4th stitch. Attach it using a slip stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2. Press your yarn. Tie it to ensure that it is strong. Then cut it off, and like I said, you can use a lighter to burn it to make sure that it is smooth. So this is how we're going to attach them. For the hand, check out where it didn't fit to you. I want mine to be a little bit closer to this part, so make a slip knot and then attach your yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I made about 70 chain. You can go ahead and increase it if it's too small, and if it's too short, you can go ahead and decrease it. So I'm just going to make a half double crochet down. I'm not going to attach it here because I'm going to sew in a button that I'll just use and be clipping them together. So make a half double crochet down and slip stitch when you get here. So that will be the end of making our hand. End of my work here after the half double crochet. I'm just going to count 1, 2 and then slip stitch and the second one. Turn my work and then slip stitch into the first and second stitch before I cut off my yarn. So I'm just going to pass them through here in order to hide the yarn that is pulling out. also decide to use the light to also burn it off. So this is it for the hand. If you want it to be bigger, you can add more half double crochet, but I think I like mine this way. So I'll go ahead and finish my work using all the method I've shown you. As for this part, like I said, I'm going to use a needle and thread to attach a button here, so I can use it to hold the strap of my top. Now if you're going to use half double crochet for the hand, I suggest you get a smaller button, but if you're using double crochet for the hand, then you can use a bigger button. So that's just it. So I'll go ahead and show you how to make the love stuff that we'll be placing at the hand. And don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. So I'm going to be showing you how I made this love shape to attach to the strap of the top. So first we're going to make a slip knot, or if you can create a magic ring, that's fine. So after you make your slip knot, you chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you slip stitch into the last one. Chain 2, make a treble crochet in the hole, this hole. This is our first treble crochet. We're going to make another treble crochet. You are going to yarn over twice, then insert your hook in the hole at the middle, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through another 2, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. So this is how the treble crochet is done. Then we're going to go ahead and make 3 double crochet. After the 3rd double crochet, chain 1, make a treble crochet, chain 1. So this is for the first half of the hat. Now for this second side, we're just going to repeat this 3rd double crochet here. Then a treble crochet at this side, so 3 treble crochet. And a 3rd one. 3rd. So after this, you're going to chain 2 and then slip stitch into the hole. So you insert your hook yarn over and then slip stitch. Then you chain 2 and then cut your yarn. So that's how I made the hat. Then when you are done, you have to pull this loop in to make it tight. Then you can either hide your yarn by stitching it into the work, or you just tie it and then use a lighter to burn it. For me, because after this I'm still going to sew it using a needle and a thread, I don't bother stitching it up. I just cut it after tying it. Sorry. I've done the first one, so for the second one I'm just giving a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th stitch. So we're going to use our needle and thread. For attaching my beads the curved part, I'm going to be using this tiny needle and then the fishing line for the thread as the thread, sorry. Basically because this one is kind of big and it can't pass through my bead. It's giving me a headache, so I just had to change to this. So if you have this, you can use it. If you have this, you can also use it. So what I do is from the back, I pass the needle and make sure it's at the center of the flower that I'm making. Then from here I pass in the bead. So when I'm done passing it out, I'm going to insert my needle back into this place and then pull it out. The fishing line is kind of giving me trouble, but I'm getting through. So you can decide to attach, cut and tie, or if you attach, just continue that way. Pass your needle again to the other one that's from the back, right? Then continue attaching your beads like that, instead of just cutting and tying, cutting and tying. And then this is the way it looks at the back. It's not so obvious because of the fishing line. Ouch. So I'll meet you when you're done with this part. Let me go ahead and finish my work. So for the rope for tying at the back, I decided to merge 4 strands of yarn, and then I changed my hook size to 4.00 m. I don't think it's really, yeah, 4.00 m. So all I'm going to do is just chain, because I didn't want to be going back and forth just to create a thick chain. That was why I merged the strands. So go ahead and continue making your chain. I'm going to make about 200 chains, and if it's too short for you, you can add more chains. If it's too long, you can reduce the chains. So this is how thick it is. So here is my 200 chains. This is how it looks, and it's thick. So for where I'll be fixing the strap at the back of the top, I thought I was going to add a button here. This is my button. So we're going to be using our needle and thread to attach our button. It's very simple. At least this way the strap hand is going to be adjustable. So this is the end of my work, and I hope you enjoyed crocheting this top. Please don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and also comment if you have any suggestion on how to make my videos better, or if you have any other work you want me to make a tutorial for. And also don't forget that we are stitching this button at the back, not the front. Okay, so we are adding the button at the back of the dress so that the strap can go at the back, not the front. Alright, so see you when you're done with your work. Let me go ahead and finish up with mine. Thank you for watching.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let me hear you scream if you want some more. Like, push it right.